see you today. Just want to go over a couple of points that we discussed during today's lesson. Really the first thing that we discussed was during the setup position. We just said that your body position was a little bit behind the golf ball. So we've just put that line up there just to indicate the centre of your chest. Now ideally we wanted that to be a little bit in front of the golf ball. You can just see that it's just a fraction behind. So the changes that we made was, first of all, we did move the ball position a little bit back into the centre of your stance. So we just moved that back a couple of inches. The next thing that we did, we looked at the position of your hands, got you to move those a little bit further forward so they're more in front of the golf ball, and also got you to lean your body or just move your weight position slightly further forwards in the setup. So you're just moving, or you're just favouring the weight a little bit more on the left hand side. Again, what that's doing is just getting your body position a little bit more over the top of the golf ball, or the centre of your chest there, just slightly in front of the golf ball. Again, what we discussed, because of that, it just keeps you more over the ball on the way back, and again allows you to keep your weight in front of the golf ball, creating that downward strike into impact, or the downward movement into the golf ball. And we can just see highlighted there, just as you're approaching impact, you can see that your body moves upwards and backwards behind that line, again creating a position where you're trying to lift the golf ball in the air rather than hit down into it. As a result of that, you caught the ground first before the golf ball, and occasionally when you miss the ground, you hit the ball a little bit thin, just a result of you hitting the ball or trying to hit the ball on the upswing. So again, with the setup position, having your body a little bit more in front of the golf ball will just allow you to stay in front of that line and stay in front of the golf ball, hitting down into it. Also, because your weight will be on your left hand side, will stop that left foot from coming up off the ground and working its way backwards, again restricting that weight transfer. So all in all, it's just trying to stay in front of the golf ball to get the more consistent strike. So we have a little bit, a little comparison here with Luke Donald on the right hand side. You can just see the line down the middle of his chest is in front of that golf ball. His hands are in front of the golf ball. Again, putting him into a position where he's setting himself up to strike down into the shot itself. So as he's coming down, you can see everything's working to the left of the line. So his chest a little bit more in front of the golf ball, hands in front of the golf ball, leading the club head. Again, promoting more of a downward strike into the shot, whereas yourself, everything from the top just sort of stays there and then works a little bit more behind the ball, trying to lift it in the air. Okay, so next thing that we talked about was the grip itself. A few of the shots that you hit went off to the right hand side. So we just highlighted that your grip was in a weak position, so when you looked down you couldn't see any knuckles whatsoever, or mainly just the one knuckle on your left hand. So we highlighted show why that's not working. So we highlighted the grip there, so we could just about see one knuckle there on your left hand. So we got you to turn that grip around to the right just a little bit more, so you could clearly see 2.5 knuckles on that left hand, and then you've got the V, one V on the left hand pointing somewhere between your right ear and your right shoulder, and the V on your right arm parallel to the left V, but pointing more up your right arm to your right shoulder. Again, as we just highlighted that, as we look down at Luke Donald's grip, I'll take him back to the beginning. As we look down at Luke's grip, you can clearly see there, you'll be able to see 2, maybe 3 knuckles on there. You can clearly see the Velcro strap on his glove, whereas on your grip, we're unable to see that Velcro strap. So just turning that around will allow the club face to rotate much better through the hitting area, allowing the ball to fly much straighter towards your target. So we gave you a little drill to work on, really sort of putting yourself in the right setup position to start, and then doing half a swing. Again, working the forearms and the rotation through impact. So the backswing and the follow through are going to be a mirror image of each other, just ensuring you get full rotation through impact. And again, what that's going to work on is the rhythm of your golf swing. So you're doing a gradual acceleration of speed through the golf ball rather than a sudden burst of power. Again, just creating a little bit more consistency within the shot. So if you keep working on that, if you've got any problems, just give me a call. Well, good luck with it, and I'll look forward to seeing you again very soon.